Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, nothing gets better? This farmer felt the same way. Until one day, everything changed. Once upon a time, in a small village, surrounded by green fields, there lived a farmer. He was a hard-working man with a kind heart. Every morning he would wake up before sunrise, eat a simple meal, and go to his farm. The farmer had one big problem. The only well on his land had dried up. Without water, his crops were dying. He had spent all his savings and had nothing left to dig a new well. Every evening, he would sit outside his small house and stare at the dry, cracked earth. His wife watched him grow quieter and sadder each day. One afternoon, an old traveler passed through the village. He was tired and thirsty. The farmer saw him, and even though he had very little, he brought the old man a pot of water and some rice. The old traveler ate slowly and then looked at the farmer. "You are a generous man," he said, "but I can see worry on your face. What troubles you?" The farmer sighed. "My well is dry. My crops are dying. I have no money. I feel like no matter how hard I try, nothing will ever get better." The old traveler nodded and said, "Let me ask you something. Every morning when you wake up, what is the first thought in your mind?" The farmer thought for a moment. "I think about the dry well. I think about how bad things are." The old traveler smiled gently. "That is your real problem," he said, "not the dry well." The farmer looked confused. "What do you mean?" The traveler said, "When a man wakes up and fills his mind with dark thoughts, his whole day becomes dark. He stops seeing the small chances that are right in front of him. But when a man wakes up and thinks, 'Today something good can happen,' his eyes stay open and his hands stay ready." The farmer was quiet for a while. Then he said, "But how can I think good thoughts when I see nothing good around me?" The traveler pointed to the field. "You have land. You have hands that can work. You have a wife who stands by you. You have neighbors who respect you. These are not small things. Start there." That night, the farmer lay awake thinking about the traveler's words. The next morning, for the first time in weeks, he woke up and said quietly to himself, "Today something good can happen." He walked to his field and began to clear the dry weeds near the old well. As he dug, his spade hit something hard. He dug deeper and found a thick layer of clay that had been blocking the underground water. With the help of his neighbor, he broke through it. By evening, cool water was slowly filling the well again. The farmer could not believe it. The answer had been there all along. But he had been too buried in his own sadness to look. He ran to find the old traveler, but the man had already moved on. The farmer smiled and looked up at the sky. He understood now. From that day, he changed his mornings. Every day he woke up with one simple thought: "Today, something good can happen." He worked with hope instead of fear. His crops grew back. His family ate well. And whenever a neighbor came to him with a heavy heart, he would sit with them and say, "Tell me, what is the first thought you have every morning?" The villagers slowly understood what he meant, because the farmer had learned the greatest lesson of his life. Not from a school, not from a book, but from a tired old traveler and a dry, broken well. When we change the way we think, we change the way we live.